The world is not yet awake. The sky outside is a gentle gray, hinting at dawn. The air is still, the house is quiet. This is a rare, peaceful moment before the day's demands begin. In this stillness, you're invited to simply be. Breathe in deeply, breathe out slowly. Let your breath remind you, you are alive, held in this moment by grace. This morning quiet is more than the absence of noise. It's a sacred space to anchor your heart before the day's storms. Too often we rush into chaos, carrying yesterday's burdens and today's anxieties. But what if, in these first moments, you turned your focus to the one who holds your day? Imagine laying down every worry, unpaid bills, tough conversations, health concerns, at God's feet before you even rise. He is not surprised by your anxieties or overwhelmed by your problems. In the stillness, He waits for you, inviting you to rest and find strength in His presence. This is not escape, it's grounding in a deeper reality. Let this quiet be your sanctuary, your time to recalibrate your soul. The world will rush in soon enough, but you can face it from a place of peace. Meet with the Prince of Peace before you meet the world. Take a deep breath, let the quiet fill you, let peace settle over you. This is where your true day begins. Psalm 91 declares, "He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust." These aren't just poetic words, they're a living promise for you right now. A refuge is where you run for safety. A fortress is built to withstand attack. God is both. When anxiety pierces your peace, God says, "Come inside, I am your fortress." He is not a flimsy shelter but an impenetrable stronghold. Your trust unlocks the gate. Declaring, "My God, in Him will I trust," is a step of faith. God sees your frantic pace, your worries, your exhaustion. He is not distant, His timing is perfect. He is never late or caught off guard. His promise to be your fortress is for this moment, this challenge, this day. So begin each day not by rehearsing fears but by declaring faith. Let prayer be your first words, surrendering anxieties before they take root. Choose to believe the God of the universe is your personal refuge. This intentional trust shifts your perspective from your problems to God's greatness. It's a decision to live from faith, not fear. Stand firm in His promise. He is your fortress. Let that truth shape your day. Psalm 91 speaks of a secret place dwelling under the shadow of the Almighty. This isn't a hidden location or a reward for perfection, it's a posture of the heart. The secret place is available to anyone who calls on God, no matter your past or present. It's a space of relationship shielding you from life's storms, spiritual, emotional, and practical. You don't need to clean up your life to enter. Come as you are. God's presence is a hospital for the hurting, a home for the weary. The only requirement is a humble heart willing to admit you need Him. In this place, your greatest fears of lack, loneliness, the future can be released into His hands. Here fears lose their power exposed to the light of His love. Peace settles where anxiety once reigned, not denial but a peace greater than your problems. Don't believe you're unworthy, the door is open, the invitation extended. Step into the secret place through prayer, worship, or stillness. Let His presence be your dwelling, His shadow your comfort. In this space you'll find the strength and peace you need. Rest in Him today. God's promises aren't just spiritual, they meet our practical needs. When the wallet is empty and bills pile up, fear can feel more real than faith. But God sees your need. Psalm 91 is a promise of His provision. He is Jehovah Jireh. His resources aren't limited by the world's economy. When your plans fail and your efforts fall short, His grace steps in. In moments of utter dependence, His provision shines brightest. Faith is easy when the pantry is full. The real test is when you have nothing but Him. Declare your trust. God, you are my provider. I trust you to meet my needs. This isn't a magic formula. It's an act of war against fear and lack. God has countless ways to provide you can't imagine. Your job isn't to figure out how, but to trust who. Anchor your heart in His faithfulness. If He cares for the lilies and the birds, how much more will He care for you? Trust Him. He will not fail you. Life's battles aren't just physical, they're spiritual. Sometimes it feels like you're surrounded by doubt, fear, and discouragement. But Psalm 91 promises, He will command His angels concerning you to guard you. You are not alone. God assigns angels for your protection. When darkness presses in, remember, there are more on your side than against you. The enemy may forge weapons, fear, accusation, temptation, but God declares they will not succeed. The battle may be fierce, but victory is assured. God fights for you. Stand with boldness, not fear. Declare your position in Christ. Speak God's promises. God has given His angels charge over me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. These are declarations of victory, not just defense. Remind the enemy, and your own soul, of who God is and what He's promised. You are not a victim, you are a victor through Christ. Walk in that confidence today. God's protection surrounds you. Waiting is one of faith's greatest tests. You've prayed, trusted, declared God's promises, yet the breakthrough hasn't come. In the silence, doubt whispers that God has forgotten you. But God's silence is not absence. His delay is not denial. Psalm 91 promises, "He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble." God doesn't promise a trouble-free life, but His constant presence in the midst of it. Even when you can't see Him, He's working behind the scenes for your good. The silence is space for your faith to grow deeper roots. Waiting isn't passive, it's active trust, holding to the promise despite the evidence. In waiting, your character is forged. You learn patience, endurance, and contentment in God. The goal isn't just resolution, but peace in the process. If you're waiting, don't lose heart. God is working. Cling to His promise, draw closer to Him, and let His peace anchor you. Your breakthrough is coming. Trust His timing and His heart. We've journeyed through the promises of Psalm 91. God as refuge, fortress, provider, protector. Now take these truths from your head to your heart and lips. Faith isn't silent. It's a bold declaration regardless of circumstances. Your words have power. Align them with faith, not fear. Declare, God is my refuge and fortress. He will provide for me. He is my protector. No weapon formed against me will prosper. I will not be afraid. Each declaration is a seed of faith, a statement to heaven and earth of who your God is. You're not alone. Others have faced battles and fears too. By sharing your declaration, you strengthen your faith and encourage others. We are a family, called to build one another up. God's peace is available now. You don't have to wait for circumstances to change. Anchor your heart in His word and presence daily. Start your morning with surrender, walk with trust, face battles with courage, and wait with hope. God is faithful. He has you covered. Walk in victory today.